sleepy kid.
Okay, so we are leaving tomorrow at like 8, 7 or 8. We got a road trip, about 3-day road trip, and packing up all my stuff. And I decided, since I'm packing up all my camera gear in the configuration I normally would for a trip or something like that, I figured I'd just kind of take you through what's in my camera bag. I know this is a little cliche, but basically, I mean, I don't know. Let's just... Alright, starting off the bag, this is just a generic basic bag that you'd get off Amazon. If you're wondering, the company is like Caden or something like that. Honestly, it didn't really matter to me. I just needed something that had dividers and really was dedicated to my camera and all the equipment. So yeah, alright, starting off in this first side pouch, I keep my microphone. This is again a cheap microphone, but honestly, it just, like I said, it just needed to work. It needed to be a little bit better than the onboard microphone. So this is what I normally use when I'm just doing vlogs, that kind of stuff. Also, I'll leave everything in the link in the description so you can go check this out. If I forget stuff in the description, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's the microphone. But if I'm doing any stuff like this, I'll use this little lavalier microphone. I don't know what it's called. It's like the Boya. Again, another cheap mic, but it works. Also, that is something to note. This whole camera bag setup was really just to work and just to work. I just said the exact same thing twice in a row. That's really the point of this, is it doesn't need to be thousands of dollars. It doesn't need to be dirt cheap. It just needs to work. If a $10,000 camera works for you, then that's what works for you. If your iPhone works, then your iPhone works for you. If a $500 bag works for you, but then a $30 bag works for me, then that's okay. That's kind of what's cool about these types of videos, is that everyone has different stuff that they use that works for them. That's really the main point of these videos. It's not what's in my camera bag, it's what works for me, and that's what happens to be in my camera bag. Anyways, back to the actual camera bag itself. So let's go. Also, on the other side, I keep this little strap right here. It's actually kind of a big strap. It's pretty comfy, and I like to have a strap with me, even though I don't use it that much because it does get annoying. But that's what's nice about this. I have on my camera little rings, and I'll show you that right now. And basically with this, I can just clip these right onto my camera, and that way I have super quick access to using a strap, so it doesn't take like 10 years to put the strap on. So that was my biggest complaint with using a strap. So that's basically the outside pockets. Top pocket right here. This is kind of where I just throw stuff in, like sunglasses, chapstick, microfiber cloth, that kind of stuff. Basic stuff, but it is extremely helpful to have a little outside pocket that I can quickly put stuff in. But there's no generic thing that I keep in there, so let's just get right into the actual bag. And quickly, what you notice, since I had this set up for traveling, basically this is like a 3-day trip that we're going on, so I just have a ton of clothes here, and it's just all in this little section. So I have all these dividers set up so that I can put my camera here, my charging block, and lenses, that kind of stuff. And then most of the room is used for clothes or a drone or something like that, or just extra stuff. I can throw it right in here. That's what's great about this setup that I have going on here. I've been using this for a little while now, and it allows me to put like basically everything I need all right there. So I have a giant space that I can just put anything, throw anything there, and then I have my dividers for more fragile stuff and stuff that I want to be able to get to quickly. Also, there's a little laptop sleeve up here. Normally I keep my iPad in there for editing photos and maybe edit a quick video or something, but I'm not bringing it on this trip, so I just have my socks in there. And then I also always keep a pencil or a pen with me. These are the Zebra F301 pencils. You probably don't even care, but I like these pens and pencils. I just like having a nice pen with me. So let's just get into all this, because this doesn't really matter. It's just clothes. All right, first thing I always keep with me is a charger. This one is the Canon LPE12 charger for the camera, which I'm going to talk about in like 10 seconds. So the camera I'm using is the Canon M50. I got it right here, and it's a great camera. I've been using it for a little while, and I have a video on it, so you can click in one of the corners if I remember to put it there. But I have a whole video about it. Actually, I have a ton of videos on it. Maybe I'll just make that into a playlist and you can go check that out as well. But basically, it's a great camera for the price and has most of the features I need for vlogging and making videos like this. So that's what I've been using for the past few weeks now, and it's been great. So again, Canon M50, and there's the charger for it. Next thing, ND filter, a necessity. I keep it in this little tin case. I don't even know. I think it's a mint case. This is actually what I've done with a lot of things. I take Altoid cases, mint cases, that kind of stuff, spray paint them black, and then I can put basically anything in here. And I just have a little KNF Concept ND filter here wrapped up in a microfiber cloth. And yeah, that's the ND filter. All right, the next thing is SD cards. This is an essential for anyone who is filming a lot, especially when I'm going on trips. I like to vlog a lot more than I really ever use in videos. SD cards are an essential, so I keep it in this little Hansky, whatever. It's a hard shell plastic case, but it keeps 8 SD cards and 8 micro SD cards under. I normally don't use micro SD cards, and so I just keep extra SD cards. It's always nice to have spares, so I always keep this with me. Right here, charging block, again an essential. This is the Apple iPad one, this is the older one. And yeah, lens caps, these are an essential. I always keep them with me. Another cable, this is the Apple Lightning cable, gotta have this with me because I'm an Apple guy. And then right here is the only other lens I keep with me. This is the 75-300 lens. The only reason I keep this instead of something else is just because it has a lot of zoom. It's a pretty cheap zoom lens, but it really just needed to get closer than my main lens, which is this. This is the 15-45 kit lens. Again, I'm just using these lenses because they're cheap and I have them with me. And the only thing I have on it is this little Viltrox adapter. I have a video on this as well. Again, I'll link it up in the YouTube card. And I just keep this lens attached to it. And whenever I need to get closer than 45, which that's the max of this lens, I just slap on this and it can get pretty close. But most of the time when I'm filming like B-roll and stuff, I'll use this. This is the 50mm f1.8. Another great cheap lens, but it doesn't have a place for me when I'm going on road trips, because on road trips all I need is something that can get super close up and super wide. And this doesn't get any tighter than this, or like 5mm, so it's not worth it to keep with me, so I'm not keeping it here. And then a couple other things is this little Manfrotto Pixie tripod. I actually use a white one. That one's mine. This one's not mine. But it's the same exact thing. Amazing, tiny little compact tripod. I could just toss it there. I can throw it in the side. I can throw it here. So that's the tripod I'm using for pretty much everything. And then anything else, I'll just use my monopod. It's a KNF Concept monopod. Again, everything is in the link in the description, if I remember. And then one more thing I keep in here is earbuds. These are Skullcandy wireless sesh earbuds. These are great for doing editing or just listening to music. They sound great. I think they're like $50 to $60. It's great to have these. They cancel out a lot of the sound. They're just great wireless earbuds. And that's basically it. It's pretty minimal. A lot of times I'll bring a lot more. But when it comes to road trips and trips, I like to pack a lot lighter because I need more room for clothes and that kind of stuff. So this is my road trip camera bag setup. So if you guys want to see my normal daily camera bag setup, then make sure to leave a comment down below and like if you are using any of this gear, and comment down below if you want to see any more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. A vlog coming soon because I'm leaving tomorrow at 8 for a road trip. So yeah, I'll see you next time.